presence. Civil Engineering Objective Type Questions Part 4. 76. Biological action is used in A. Screens, B. Sedimentation tanks, C. Activated sludge treatment, D. All of these. 77. The sewage is treated by aerobic action in A. Settling tank, B. Trickling filter, C. Oxidation pond, D. All of these. 78. The settling velocity in a sewage settling tank increases due to A. Increases in specific gravity of the solid particles, B. Decreases in the size of solid particles, C. Decrease in temperature of sewage, D. None of these. 79. The solidification of molten magma within the earth crust results in the formation of A. Sedimentary rocks, B. Metamorphic rocks, C. Basalt and traps, D. Granite. 80. Which constituent of the cement upon addition of water sets and hardens first? A. Tricalcium silicate, B. Tricalcium aluminate, C. Dicalcium silicate, D. Free lime. 81. Efflorescence in cement is caused due to an excess of A. Alumina, B. Iron oxide, C. Silica, D. Alkalis. 82. A good brick when immersed in water bath for hours, should not observe more than A. 20% of its saturated weight, B. 30% of its dry weight, C. 10% of its saturated weight, D. 15% of its dry weight. 83. Plaster of Paris can be obtained from the calcinations A. Limestone, B. Gypsum, C. Dolomite, D. Bauxite. 84. Refractory bricks are specially manufactured to A. Withstand high temperature, B. Withstand high crushing pressure, C. Have high insulation against sound, D. None of these. 85. If the center of the arch lies on the springing line, it is A. Segmental arch, B. Semicircular arch, C. Bullseye arch, D. Horseshoe arch. 86. As the cement sets and hardens it generates heat which is called A. Latent heat, B. Sensible heat, C. Heat of humidity, D. Heat of hydration. 87. The steel mold for slump test is in the form of A. Cube, B. Cylinder, C. Frustum of a cone, D. None of these. 88. The minimum percentage of ingredients in cement is that of A. Lime, B. Aluminum, C. Silica, D. Magnesium oxide. 89. The test conducted by Vicat's apparatus is for A. Fineness, B. Compression, C. Tensile, D. Consistency. 90. Le Chatelier apparatus is used to perform A. Fineness, B. Soundness, C. Consistency, D. Compressive. 91. Minimum pitch value is equal to A. 2.5 times the diameter of rivet hole, B. 3.0 times the diameter of rivet hole, C. 2.0 times the diameter of rivet hole, D. 3.5 times the diameter of rivet hole. 92. The slenderness ratio of masonry walls is limited to A. 50, B. 40, C. 20, D. 10. 93. Fully pressed rest concrete beam means A. No tension is permitted, B. No cracking is permitted, C. Working loads are completely resisted by press-stressing force, D. None of these. 94. In a moment resisting connection, the moment carrying capacity is provided by A. Tension in rivets, B. Compression in rivets, C. Shear in rivets, D. Bearing strength in rivets. 95. The amount of precipitation is measured by A. Rain gauge, B. Osmoscope, C. Turbidimeter, D. All of these. 96. The watershed channel is also called A. Side slope channel, B. Contour channel, C. Ridge channel, D. All of these. 97. Gauge is slightly widened on A. Points, B. Diamond crossing, C. Curves, D. Tracks for train. 98. A track is elastic mainly because of A. Rails, B. Sleepers, C. Ballast, D. Formation. 99. The best type of ballast is A. Granite, B. Sandstone, C. Limestone, D. Quartzite. 100. The minimum water-cement ratio for obtain workable concrete is A. 0.60, B. 0.55, C. 0.50, D. 0.40. Kindly like, share and subscribe to Commission Corner for more of such content. Thank you.